Bluefin tuna are not endangered. Professor, we hear it all the time. Somebody will see us on these videos catching in a bluefin tuna, and then they'll lose their mind in the comments section because they're saying, oh gee, you're killing an endangered species.
Yeah, or you should have let that one go.
You should have let that one go.
Yeah.
When they're sitting home eating a can of tuna fish themselves and their pretty little salad.
Yeah, someone made that comment on one of our social media platforms, I don't know, not too long ago. You should have let that one go. And my reply was, do you normally return your paycheck?
Well, the thing about it is, there is, once again, I think it's partly because of wicked tuna, which we love wicked tuna, but wicked tuna made a big deal about the fact that bluefin tuna were an endangered species.
And I believe they were at one time.
They were,
yeah.
And in fact, in 2000, roughly in the 2010 range, they hit a low. There's a lot of concern. There needed to be better conservation, and so they have done a lot more with that, and now we are experiencing record levels of bluefin tuna like they've never seen before.
Right.
In fact, just like in terms of what you're seeing, you don't have to give exact numbers, but what are some of the trends or you're seeing from different areas of people catching? There's a lot going on there.
Yeah, well, there's been a tremendous push of fish to the north of us all summer, like off of New Jersey and Maine and stuff like that, where they just had phenomenal fishing, you know, all summer. Giants, slot fish, you know, we just seen the trend where those fish are migrating south. I mean, there's been crazy amount of fish off of Ocean City, Maryland, Virginia Beach. I mean, we were fishing for a short, like 2.5 week period up in Virginia Beach, and I saw more bluefin tunas with my eyes than in those 2.5 weeks that I've ever seen in my entire life, you know, combined.
100%.
Yeah.
Not only that, we've now seen an explosion of the bluefin commercial fishing in the Pacific. So, you know, on the west coast of the US.
Yeah.
And we have seen the return of bluefin charter fishing and some commercial fishing in the UK. And it hasn't been in the UK for years, but now they're seeing so many, it's a whole new industry. And so the moral of the story is, there's literally now, they've counted millions of these fish. There's millions of bluefin tuna. The conservation has worked, and the quotas have worked, and now we're seeing a huge uptick. What that means, though, is that they're no longer endangered. So if you, by chance, hear someone saying, these fish are endangered, no, they're not endangered, and you can probably now catch one as a recreational angler, which is very, very exciting. Up and down the east coast of the US, you can catch a bluefin tuna, which is pretty cool.
It is pretty cool. My hopes for the future is that they adjust the retention limits for the commercial guides because of that. I mean, it's hard enough to make money.
Yes.
And the fish, there's a lot of fishermen out there that are commercial, but you know, just fishing out of smaller boats and aren't required to have the proper amount of gear that, you know, the larger boats are supposed to have, and just mistreating the fish, you know, not caring for them properly, making sure that they bring top dollar, and it kind of ruins the market when it gets flooded, you know. So I'm hoping they adjust the quotas. I mean, because even if we could keep 2 fish per trip,
that would be huge.
It would be huge.
That would be. The worst is when you double up, you triple up, and you're throwing fish back.
Yeah.
And especially knowing that, like this December, they didn't hit the quota. It wasn't filled, but they don't carry it over to January for the Atlantic. And it would be great if they would carry that over, because if they were expecting it to be hit, like, why not carry it over? I don't quite understand that.
That's right. Yeah.
But that being said, it's very promising for bluefin fishing. And we hope that you will come and fish with us, because this is just the experience of a lifetime. When they say a fish of a lifetime, there's no better fish that represents that than a bluefin tuna.
I agree 100%.
I mean, it's just so special. And during January and February of 2025, we'll be right here at our home port in Manteo, North Carolina. This is Pirates Cove Marina. We're going to be catching these. We'd love for you to come. We have ride-along trips. We also have full charters. And so if you're interested, let us know. It's very, very exciting times. The future looks bright. We just had a tremendous season in Virginia Beach, which that hadn't been there for a long time now. There's a full commercial season for bluefin in Virginia Beach in December. So a lot of momentum in the industry. We want you to be a part of it. And we just wanted to get that message out there that these fish are not endangered and they have never been better than they are today. And until the next time, everyone, stay salty.